me introduce a piece of information that is coming in from Iran right now. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or the IRGC, has warned that attacks on American bank branches operating in the Gulf region could expand if further strikes by the US and Israel target Iranian banking infrastructure. Now, NENI has said that Iranian attacks on American bank branches in neighboring countries were carried out in response to the recent US-Israeli strikes on Iranian bank properties earlier this week and briefly disrupted banking operations in the country. Ambassador, we are also looking at the economic implications. So we keep hearing about banks being targeted, we keep talking about fuel, we keep talking about how the Gulf was one of the safest, it was promoted in fact as one of the safest places for business. And now we see banking infrastructure, now we see instability over there, we see people in fact scrambling to safer locations. Do you think that in the years to come, that image that was built in the Gulf about being safe for business will also be hit, and that will take a very long time to be rebuilt?
Well, it looks like that, but let me go back to the about the school that was bombed and children getting killed. As the Commodore said, America has not admitted, but BBC Verified has told us that it was a Tomahawk missile which did it. And when asked about it, President Trump said, oh, not only America, but we have given it to one or two other countries. Now, the two countries that have been given Tomahawk missile are Australia and UK, and we know that they were not there. So it is an American Tomahawk missile which did it, and informally, I believe, New York Times had found out that the provisional finding is that it was outdated intelligence. So, I mean, if you have made a mistake, best thing is to admit it rather than go round and round. Now, coming to, what is happening with the Iranian strikes on American entities in the Gulf, this is what happens in an asymmetric war. In an asymmetric war, the weaker party is not destined to lose. We know what happened in Vietnam. We know how it ended. In 1975, the American ambassador in Saigon, he had raised the flag in the morning. Well, a little later, he brought it down. He sort of, carried it in his hand, then went to the balcony and got onto the helicopter and left. So that was America's retreat from the long drawn out Vietnam War, where America is so powerful as compared to Vietnam, no? So, and it is Iran's strategy. I'm not endorsing it. I'm only looking, we only are looking at the big picture, is to make it more and more painful for America and the Gulf, so that the Gulf countries will compel President Trump to stop it. And let us hope that it will end this dance of death and destruction, not tomorrow, but